Well, good evening again, everyone. I got a request for me to make a video on how to properly clean and maintain a Fusion Pro 48. Currently, I'm in a hotel in Newport, Rhode Island, and I don't actually have access to a Fusion Pro 48. But I can list the steps about how to clean that, how to maintain it. It's very, very simple. The new epilogues do not need a whole lot of maintaining. All right, you just have to grease it. First of all, I'm going to make you a list, and the first thing is keep laser clean. Okay. Listen, my famous phrase, a clean laser is a happy laser. Having soot, having debris, having leftover stuff in the bottom of the machine, it doesn't do anything any good. You keep your laser clean. I use this stuff called crud cutter. Okay. Get the industrial strength stuff. Get a rag and just clean it every day. I swear to God. When you're done using the laser for the day, it takes 5 minutes. Wipe the soot off. Keep the baffles clean, or the plenum. A plenum is where the exhaust comes out. Keep that clean. All right. If you do it every day and do it religiously, your laser will last forever. Okay. It's funny. I was listening to my own video before, and I'm like, I sound like the teacher from South Park. Okay. Um, and I'm sure you guys get that reference. But so keep the laser clean. Um, the next thing you want to do is make sure your lens is clean. Now, the proper way to clean the lens, you take it out of its housing, you remove the bracket over, and you pop it out of the housing. Okay, you remove the cone. You're gonna take actually, Epilog has cleaner, lens cleaner. You never use isopropyl alcohol. Do not use isopropyl. It'll wear out. It'll wear off the coating on the lens. So what you're gonna use is you're gonna either use the Epilog stuff, or believe it or not, grain alcohol. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Everclear. It works wonders. But what you're going to do is you're going to do something very, very specific. You're going to put a couple of drops on the lens, and you're going to use a Q-tip. But when you use that Q-tip, just go around it once or twice, and then take it, flip it over, and go around it once or twice. What you don't want to do is you do not want to take that Q-tip and move debris around and grind it into the lens. All right, they're very the lenses are the most important, and lenses and mirrors are the most important part of your machine. So you want to keep those very, very clean, and you don't want to damage those. So you just use a nice cloth Q-tip, go around it once or twice, throw it out. Go around it again with a new Q-tip, throw it out until it's clean. All right, and then you're going to put it back in the machine. Then what you're going to do is, well, actually, when you take the lens out, you're going to take that mirror out that is over top of the lens. So there's a little black swing door from the back side of the laser head assembly. You swing it up, you loosen the thumb screw only, and just pull it out. Now, what you're going to use is that same solution, but what you want to get is it's a lint-free, very microfiber cloth. I'm not sure the name of it. I'll have to find the brand name of it. It's a microfiber, and what you're going to do is you're going to put it between your thumb and your index finger, and wipe it a little bit. You throw it out and wipe it again. You want those mirrors to be pristine. You do not want to have any scratches. You want them to look like a mirror. That's it. All right. So you're going to put that back in, and when you tighten the thumb screw, you're just going to tighten it a little bit. Don't over crank it. You're going to go to the other mirrors. You normally do not have to take those mirrors out. Unless you have a problem, don't take them out, because they're sealed with little magnetic clips, and they shouldn't get anything in them. So you shouldn't have to worry about those getting dirty, only if there's a problem. Now, there's two windows that the laser beam passes through. The first window comes out of mirror 2, so mirror 1's on the bottom of the machine, mirror 2's up the top, and it comes out. It looks like a lens, but it's only a mirror. You're going to clean that as well with the Q-tip, and then you're going to clean the window that goes into the laser head assembly that the target clips onto. You're going to clean that as well. That's a culprit for um, um, for a missile for a dirty laser coming through the window. If it's dirty, it frags the laser and it bounces all over. So you're gonna clean all those. All right, mirrors, clean. All right. Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna check your alignment. All right, just check it. You're gonna put the target over the mirror. Oh, I'm sorry. You're gonna put the target over the window on that laser head assembly. You're gonna move it to the bottom right. You're gonna turn on the red dot pointer. You're just gonna check it. All right. It should be spot on. If it's not, I'm gonna post another video about how to align the laser itself. So just check the alignment in the upper left, lower left, and bottom right. Make sure that so in spec is that red dot in the middle of the first ring. And then you're going to check your bed level. All right. And the way you check your bed levels, you take off any cutting grids, you take off those ladders that the cutting grids sit on. You're going to put the task plates in there. The task plates are the aluminum plates that are ground, that have all the holes, because those are the flattest. You're going to put them in there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of acrylic, small piece of acrylic, and you're going to put it up in the upper left-hand corner. 2-inch by 2-inch piece of acrylic, 1/4-inch thick. You're going to autofocus on it, and then you're going to write down the number of the autofocus, what it says, and then you're going to move it to the right-hand side of the plate. You're going to autofocus it again. You're going to check those numbers. So it's to the left side of the plate, to the right side of the plate, and then so there's two plates. There's one on the left and one on the right. So the plate on the left side of the left plate, right side of the left plate. Plate on the right, left side of the right plate, right side of the right plate. I don't know, just kind of confusing. What I'll do is, you know what I can do? I can do something right here. I can make a 36 by 48. All right, so this is it here. So roughly you have two plates here. Well, it's not roughly. You have two plates. One there. All right. And one here. I know they're not exactly perfect, but you guys get the idea. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that little piece of acrylic. You're going to move it here and autofocus on it. And you're going to move it here and autofocus on it. You're going to move it here and autofocus on it. Then you're going to move it here and autofocus on that as well. Then you're going to move it down here and autofocus. Oops, copy it. You're going to autofocus on that. And then you're going to move this over here. You're going to autofocus on that. You're going to move this over here. You're going to autofocus on that. And then you're going to move this over here and autofocus on that. You're going to write all those numbers down. You have to do it in the focus menu so that it comes up with a number. And you got to look at all those numbers, and they have to be within 10 thousandths, plus or minus 10 thousandths of the lowest one to the highest one has to be within 10 thousandths. If not, you have to adjust the bed, and then that'll be in another video about how to adjust the bed. Okay, so your laser's aligned, your bed is aligned, your bed is level. Believe it or not, that's it. The only other thing you're going to do is you're going to take off the side panels and grease the Y rails. The rails on the side, there's screws and there's rails. These silver rails are about a 1/2 inch diameter. They go along the length of the machine. You're going to put white lithium grease on them. And that's it, once every 3 months for that guy. The bed level, the alignment, you can start out with once a month. If once a month you find out there's no problems, go to once every 2 months. If that's not a problem, once every 3 months, and so forth. These machines are so big that the chassis start to settle and they start to throw out the lasers. So the biggest thing is going to be alignment, not so much the bed level, but alignment. That's pretty much it. If you have any questions, my email again. Oops. I didn't want to do that. What did I do there? All right, my email again. Can't see that. LaserTrainingSolutions@gmail.com. So hit me up. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.